Hey everybody, welcome to your quarantine quickie for April 17th, 2020. Get this thing off. On my way home from work. Whew, snowy day here. Hopefully the last snowy day for a while. But today's quarantine quickie question comes to us from Jim Massa, who has dominated the questions for a while. Haven't probably been at you for a week. It's been crazy week. But much in vain with our John Lord question, he asks, what are your top 5 Ritchie Blackmore solos? And I'm going to assume it's the same rule as we had for John Lord, in album solos only. A lot of hard ones to pick from live, and from the album. So I'm going to start with, for our number 5 pick, and I don't know that these are necessarily my top 5, just kind of off the top of my head, but top 5, I'm going to come at you with April from the Deep Purple album, Mark I lineup. Oof, what a solo. We covered a lot in our Deep Purple episode, but just some really intense guitar work there, and basically proto shredding. And at the very end, he kind of busts out into sweep arpeggios, which is not something you know really Ritchie for doing very much, particularly in 1969. It's not very spontaneous sounding, very aggressive solo to end the song and the album. Just a great moment for Deep Purple. Number 4, I got a super controversial pick for you. I'm sure people are going to be really mad about this one, but the solo for Holy Man off of Stormbringer. And if you've watched our episode or you've done any reading on Deep Purple, you know the story behind it. Glenn Hughes was there with Ritchie in the studio, and Ritchie was hating Stormbringer at that point. He wasn't really into it, and he had to record a solo for it. And he decided, I don't know if it was him or Glenn, who said wanted to do a slide solo for that song. So he looked around and the slide was across the room, but there was a screwdriver on the amplifier. So he just grabbed the screwdriver, did one take, passed threw the screwdriver down, walked out, and that's your Holy Man solo. But this is not a super technically challenging solo, but it fits the songs very well, and a song I like quite a bit. And it's really got a great melody to it, and it sounds spontaneous, and it's just but it actually almost sounds composed, even though clearly it wasn't. The number 3 pick for Ritchie solos, I'm going with Stargazer. My 3 and 2 pick are going to be very similar in their style. Stargazer, going into that, and forgive my ignorance, but maybe kind of those Arabian scales that he was using. I don't know, is it Phrygian? I don't know. I don't know what mode it is, but it's a really cool sounding solo. Which brings us to our number 2 pick, also off of Stormbringer, which is Stormbringer, the song Stormbringer, which has a very similar solo to Stargazer. Not very traditional, not super metal, but this very 1975-76 sound that Ritchie had and was really playing around with a lot at that time, which is great. So probably 4 oddball picks. My number 1 pick is not going to be an oddball pick, though. It's going to be pretty much the pick that most people would go with, I would think, and that is Highway Star. Sorry, I hate, I'm supposed to be a deep dive podcaster, but I can't help but think that solo, and it's one of Ritchie's few composed solos that he often would do very close to the album version, but absolutely inspired solo, beautiful sounding, technically very excellent, and it's just an awesome solo, iconic. Everybody knows that solo when they hear it. Fantastic stuff. So let me know what your top 5 Ritchie Blackmore solos would be. I have a feeling that 4 of them will probably be different from mine. All right, that's it, everybody. Stay safe. Hope you're all staying safe and sane out there, and we'll catch you next time that I have a minute to do one of these. All right, later.